Tuesday, July 10, 2018. This is Mercedes Diesel Guy, and this is my 1998 Volvo V70 GLT project car. I got the car home 2 days ago, and I really haven't done much with it since. I didn't get to do anything on Sunday because I was finishing up some maintenance and repair work on my wife's 98 V70 base model, and didn't get to touch this car on Sunday at all, except just to, just give it a quick inspection. Last night, I actually started cleaning it up, and really that meant getting in there with a vacuum and scrubbing out the floor mats. Now, it took way longer than it should have to vacuum out the car. It was just that dirty. I probably spent well over an hour in there with the vacuum, and I still need to pull the seats out and vacuum, and I may completely pull the carpeting out of the car to wash it. The carpeting is filthy. Now these floor mats here, let me just show you these. You can see they're still quite a bit discolored, but a couple of these were really skewing almost black, especially this driver's floor mat. I didn't think I could save this at all, and really it's almost presentable at this point. So I think another round of washing or two and they'll be good to go. Once again, I'm not going for perfection or restoration. This is about taking something that's a piece of junk and making it as nice as I can for as cheap as I can. If you've been watching my channel for any amount of time, you know that's how I work. So tonight I actually gave the car a very rough wash, and professional detailers certainly would have nothing but criticism for the way I washed the car. I mean, first I washed down the engine compartment, and actually let me just open the hood and show you that. Now obviously this does not look like it came off the showroom floor, but it's much better than it was. There had been a mouse living in there at some point, and or some other animal. The hood liner was actually full of like acorns, so I had to knock those out, and there was debris all along the cowl tray there, and the engine compartment was just filthy. You can see I tied off every single open port I could find with rubber gloves, with plastic bags. Normally I don't pay that much attention when I wash an engine. I know some people say, don't get anything electrical wet, but I've never had a problem. I mean, I certainly don't spray water deliberately on electrical parts, but for the most part I'm just careful. But this car was a little different. There were some parts removed, the radiator and other stuff to get to the radiator, and that left some open ports here all around, so I figured it was just the safest thing to do to cover those. So engine is in my estimation clean enough to work on now. I'm just going to give you a quick walk around of the car. Now it looks a little bit shiny, but that's mostly just the water still on it. I actually the dirt on this car was so thick and so sticky that I actually scrubbed the whole car down with degreaser before I actually used car wash and a sponge. So all in all, that actually turned out pretty good for a really rough wash. Obviously I'm going to have to get in here in the near future with give it another wash, and then give the paint a good cleaning and good waxing. The interior still needs to be cleaned. I haven't really done anything with that yet. The leather's in reasonably good shape, but I have to clean it. I've got to clean the dash. I've got to clean all the hard plastic parts. Like I said, probably going to take the seats out so I can pull the carpeting and give that a proper cleaning. But all in all, I'm pretty happy with the way it turned out. I'll tell you this, after I got the car home, I was actually having a little bit of buyer's remorse. I mean, I didn't pay much for the car itself, but with the cost of the tow, it almost doubled what I had in the car right away, because it wasn't because the tow was about 50 miles. And I'd say I've less than $500 in the car as it is, but every little bit adds up. But seeing it this clean now certainly gives me hope for the project. So this is Mercedes Diesel Guy. Thanks for watching.